Have you already got
Back in a thought actually, massive group here.
Come, students, come here. Follow me. Come.
I think this could well end up being the largest ever group picture at horseguards. They're trying to marshal the kids into a good spot, but the problem is there are a lot of them.
Look at me, you don't have to look at me.
Which country are you guys from?
They're from Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah.
Equination Education Center.
I say, amazing uniform. We're British school kids don't dress this well.
Anymore, no, unfortunately.
Quite literally. It's a YouTube channel. It's a very big, popular YouTube and TikTok channel.
Are you going to put us on?
Depending on how the footage comes out. One second. It's this one. Horseguards military content. Plus, it's so well dressed, it would be a shame not to.
Please do.
Yeah, thank you. I think the debate is how to get everybody in the picture. It's going to be very difficult to fit everyone in the picture, plus the horse. There's so many people. Brilliant footage that they're going to have for the school and for the students' families. And very kind of the teacher to not only to ask which channel, but also to say, you know, please do put the footage up. Absolutely. If only British school kids were this well dressed and well behaved.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Hello. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. To the bus.
Where is the bus and that's it?
Remarkable. It is super actually to the teachers, that is, to marshal that many kids. We see here so many times that groups are with their teacher and there are simply too many students. More importantly, they don't listen to the teacher when the teacher is trying to marshal them. Group here did an amazing job. 3 teachers and probably about 50-60 kids, but very, very respectful, very well behaved and supremely well presented. Great stuff, guys. Go Nigeria. Amazing. So see how busy it got along the front here, in fact, during that time I was filming the school group. Extraordinary. Here's the videographer. get a selfie before he goes. Good one. Yeah, he's a school videographer.
똥 냄새. 똥 싸고 있는 사람 다 있나 봐. 겨울 되니까 안 잠고.
Job done. Brilliant.
냄새 나지.
Helicopter overhead. I don't think we're about to have troops dropping down there, guys. really is quite thronging here, isn't it? We don't have the manners of the weekend, but at the same time the crowd is very healthy. And more importantly, thus far, exceedingly well behaved today. I haven't actually yet, sorry for the light pollution guys, it will disappear in a second, there we are. I haven't yet actually heard any of the guards being vocal either in the tunnel, here in the yard, or at the front. Remarkable. That'll do there. Wants to be a soldier, I think. Brilliant. Just noted actually who's the new chitsman. I completely forgot to have a good look when I came out before. There he is. Flawless as ever. He's got the better corner as well actually, this is the brighter corner. This tourist bus is still doing a roaring trade here in central London despite the fact that we're on the road to Christmas. And we are back at the front in the light. We haven't actually yet seen that new gatesman come out. One moment, let me just check the time. God, surely it must be, in fact, 5 minutes till he comes out. Supposed to come out. He could, in theory, just stand in the arch and not move. I don't think there is any compulsion in the unwritten rules for the gatesman to come out to the front. I don't remember offhand a gatesman having stood in the arches without moving for any longer than 30 minutes. But again, there's always a first. Really tell the horses are liking the weather today. It's mild, there's no humidity, breezy as you can see from the mane. It's absolute perfect weather for horses and guards. And happy tourists. Uh-oh, don't put the kid... Oh, here we go again. The parent putting the kid right next to the horse's mouth as opposed to putting themselves between the horse and their child. The light of this end is problematic. Certainly would explain why most people are filming at this end still. There we are, that's a pretty good spot, isn't it? Different perspective there as well. Good perspective, different one nonetheless.
Sácame a mí, por favor.
If only the weekends were like this, you know, people patiently walking up, getting their pictures, letting everyone else have a turn. Oh, she's trying to speak to the guy, completely blanked her. Don't worry about the camera, there we are. I'm sure she's just standing there looking at the horse before she's doing anything. What's he's talking? I think he said something to her. F-U-C. I couldn't quite make out the rest of it. I think she understood what the horse meant anyway. Lady on the right just not waiting at all her turn for a picture. Guards eyeballing constantly to make sure no one's hands are even going to get close to the reins. The horse is talking again. That's it. Stroke the nose, thank you. Poise, he wants to speak. Chatting away to himself. Bing bong, 15 minutes, that's the 44 bell. Don't see that guard looking down, eyeballing. Constantly observant, in fact. Maybe the horse back a teeny bit for the group. So it's like there's an invisible force field around the horses, preventing the tourists from getting too close. I love it. Interesting positioning there, the three ladies in a line that don't know each other. No comment. His mum's telling him to go closer and touch the horse, which is a bit... he knows better. Smart kid. I'm actually kind of liking this perspective more than the other end, funnily enough. The light is great. and we tend to be able to see what's happening on both sides of the horse. See, notice again that the guard didn't move from the archers on the 44 bell. I'm pretty sure, looking back, yeah, he hasn't come out of the archers at all in this hour. Now, I have no idea why that is. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I don't ever recall having spent almost an hour without a guard coming out. And he's there, we saw him. Very unusual. Must be a reason. I'll try and find out what that reason is. Oh. Quite extraordinary just how oblivious some people are to the presence of the camera. I mean, I didn't mind, it's fine with me, but it's still quite surprising. I need to be very careful this end because of that light. Doesn't seem to be too bad. It's not quite as sparkly clear as the other end. So if I put my hand to one side, oops, sorry guys, evaded in the frame then. That would ordinarily have slightly protected the lens, but yeah, that avoids the worst of the glare. I do like the light of this end, the light in the yard through the box. Spectacular, isn't it? And we've got the next changeover in just under 10 minutes. That was the first guest appearance of my hand, everybody, in one of my own videos. Private tour of London, look at this. So popular that there's no one on it. And the other side we've got the bustronome. It's like a gourmet bus, drives around. Personally, I think the idea is peculiar because if you're paying for gourmet food, you want to concentrate on the quality of the food, the taste, the experience. You can't really be doing that if you're too busy looking at, hey, where's Big Ben? Anyway, it seems to be popular with some tourists. Yeah, we're going to have to neglect the other end a little bit, guys, because the light is just not playing ball. They're being back here now, there'll be some clown that will cause something to go wrong at the other end. There always is where I'm not standing. Absolutely every single time. So I'm virtually halfway between Downing Street and Horseguards now. Having stood back somewhat. A lot of smart kids here today, not getting too close and also looking cautiously out the side of their eye when they get up to the horse. Cameron probably picked that up and shot his mum. Mum, just take a picture. Hurry up. Ah. Oh, another one. He's scared as well, look. Is that, nope, I'm close enough, thank you very much. Better be to be cautious than to be injured, I guess. You know, ultimately, worst case scenario.
Sorry. I know.
This fellow could well be an off-duty guard from 1937, transported in time to horse guards. Yes, well, in my day, the horses were not quite as magnificent as these. However, in my day, there were certain benefits to being a guardsman, not least the fact that there was no social media. Ladies used to write their telephone numbers on a piece of paper, drop it into my boots. Yes, I remember it fondly. Bruh. Camera's deciding whether it wants to focus on that guy's big head or on the horse. It's okay, no, it's okay.
Sure,
Yeah, of
sorry.
course. See, I bet some people are worrying about the camera, and everyone else with him ducked below the camera. Very thoughtful. Notice the sign's not straight either. In fact, the sign's far from being straight, actually. I just noticed. I don't know how the hell I didn't even notice. Now, it's not cold, but it's a wonderful thing to see so many tourists putting their hands in their pockets, because ultimately, where should they be when you're approaching someone else's horse? Not on the horse. Specifically the reins. Other horses, horses are talking to each other. Look, the other horse is looking at this way. Look, they are actually communicating. Look. I think that the horse said that and said how long, and this one said knows. I haven't got my watch. I personally think that tourists should come along and bring the horses an Apple Watch. That way they know the time of their shift, and more importantly, they can also keep their favourite fruit with them at all times. That's right, horsey, look, ears are flooding when I said the word apple. Apple, you want an apple? Yeah? Nod your head if you do, yeah? Okay, thank you, I thought so, see? Any generous tourists out there, here at Christmas, this horse would like the newest generation of Apple Watch, please. Yeah? Is that what you want, yeah? I thought so. Okay. No problem, horsey. I'll let the viewers know. He wants a titanium version. Oh, here comes the next flood, look. Da-da-da. Pushing past each other to get pictures. Like, guys, patience. There's room for everyone. Clopperoo. Oh, he changed his mind pretty rapid. Uh-oh. We'll see. Settle down, it's all good. This guy doesn't look remotely concerned, even the horse potentially could just dart off if he felt like it. So that would be what he has in his way. Should he decide to dart off, pushchair, stroller. I dare say they know that the changeover is imminent. That is how peaceful this horse was. Now, with 3 minutes, there we are, just 3 minutes from the changeover. Instinctively, they've got to know. It's not a coincidence. Stay for that changeover, folks. Then it will be lunchy time. Actually, one thing I should have mentioned in the first video from today, but hey, better late than never, is a big thanks, guys, for your support to get the YouTube to 20,000. In fact, it's smashed past it. It added another 2%. Since then, it's just under 20,400 as I record this here on Tuesday. It's really extraordinary. Yeah, I'm quite humbled. So, yeah, I guess you like the content, folks, and the commentary, and the little sprinkling of humour that I tend to add if I think it's appropriate. It does go over some people's heads. There's a few people got upset in the comments about, you know, you don't like French people, or you don't like this, or you're xenophobic. I try to ignore comments like that because they're kind of a bit stupid, really. Yeah, but that said, you know, British sense of humour is kind of fairly unique, I would say. I tend to ignore morons like that guy who just decides to stick their fingers up. It's obvious that somebody's recording. It means that they would prefer that you don't stick your fingers up, but there we are. But yeah, good stuff, everyone. Getting it to 20,000. Big thanks. I appreciate that. And I like the interactive aspect of you guys leaving the comments and asking questions, and also sometimes when it comes to horses' names and other fairly obscure information, filling out the blanks for me. It's much appreciated. They're constantly communicating again. The horses, look, chatting. He's like, how long now? He said, I still haven't got my flipping Apple Watch, but I think it's roughly at 90 seconds. Let's hope that everyone gets behind the bollards in a minute and avoids the, what did I call it before? Bollardicking, if they don't, from the police. The numbers are modest at the moment, so it should be okay. This trooper, actually, wait, what time is it? I think this trooper is done, actually. In fact, no, he's got one more. He'll be back out. Don't know if it'll be the same horse. Probably will be, but doesn't necessarily have to be the same horse. Sometimes they swap them. He's got one more. He's got the 3 to 4 o'clock. Okay, police are coming out now to begin the process of marshalling everybody out of the way. They're not doing that because it's their role. I must emphasise this, actually. One, from some of the comments, which are a little bit wrong, and two, from obviously confirming this with the officers. The police are not here to protect the guards, and they're also not here to deal with crowd control. What they are here for, their function, their mandate here at Horse Guards is public safety. Okay? Simple as that, public safety. That's why they say to everybody, get behind the bollards. It isn't because they're doing crowd control, it's because if they're not behind the bollards, they're putting themselves in unnecessary danger of potentially being trampled by a nervous horse. We've seen that happen here multiple times, especially last Monday. That very famous and popular video that a lot of you watched and enjoyed, with the horse really kicking off for a good 45 minutes. Luckily, we haven't had any of that this week. The horses have been very chilled, especially as yesterday was Monday. It passed off without any incident, except of course the guard we're looking at here having to deal with that rather foolish chappie. Okay, the new horses are out. They're just inside the gates. They're coming out at any moment. Okay, Corporal 4 is going to shout the commands and they'll move over. So guys, I'm trying to ignore the Frenchies chit-chatting behind me, focus on the changeover. Okay, here comes the new horse. This horse definitely knows it's break time, look. Oh, some people are still trying to walk through the gates. He's saying no. Here we go.
Changing the guard.
Alright, a bit of a backlog of tourists squished up to my left. Okay, goodbye for now, Mr. Horsey. Off they go. How majestic is that? And here is our new happy horse. Right on time, eh? And again, it's 2 o'clock, they're not changing over the foot guards. Kind of semi-capture the dismount in the yard before I end the video. Actually, I'll also show you the horse at the other end before I finish this video. I did briefly capture that horse when I first arrived, but only very, very briefly. I have no idea why the Frenchies have got the giggles behind me, but there we are. Oh, Corporal of Horse. Wasn't expecting him actually. But here he is. He'll probably come along and have a look at this horse as well, I would think. Actually, no, he's going to the back gate. No idea why. He's off. Either that or he's peckish for a Tesco meal deal. So, I completely get it. Okay, so taking the horses back in, that completes a very, very smooth changeover of regiments. Sorry, of regiments. Of boxmen. Sorry, guys, same regiment. It's my mind racing ahead, speaking things that are not true. Okay, and people will start to move again, including me. Let's quickly show you the other horse. A lot of people, guys, eh? Tuesday at Horseguards, the new Saturday. In fact, I don't think I could call it. I guess I could call it Tuesday. If I can even get the words out. Yeah, Tuesday instead of Saturday or Tuesday. Horse like, hold on, you. Where did it all going? Here we are.
Do you want to stand there?
I'll stand like a little bit more.
Stand there about there, yeah. Yeah.
Fast.
Awkward.
Yep. Sure. Please go. Yes. How many go?
How about horsey? There we have it, people. That was pretty smooth, wasn't it? In fact, very smooth. Who recognises this horse, people? Post your answers in the comments. 3 white socks and a very distinctive blaze. Yes, that's right. Look. See if the horse will give us a little look before we end this video. Horsey, this way. What if I say Apple Watch? Will that help? Apple Watch. Horsey, Apple Watch. Do you want Apple Watch? Is that now? You tried that with my friend and he didn't get a watch, so I'm not falling for the same trick again. Here we are, look, this way. Sulky now, look. Actually doesn't want to look this way. He's not looking that way until you go. Put the camera down. I've got more patience than the horse though, guys, so the horse is eyeballing me massively. Look. The horse is thinking, do I try and go in for an hour? Or is it better to get out of the way now? Yeah, it is, isn't it? There we are. There we are. Look, nothing to be scared of. Thank you, horsey, and have a good day. Back in the next video, folks. We got there in the end. Patience paid off.